welcome to PopWire. My name's Roel, and today we are joined by the lovely, the talented, the beautiful Kallie Hu from Paramount Plus's Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies. Hi, Kallie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. It's been a minute. Yeah,
Yep. In a minute.
literally been a minute.
1 minute.
It is May now, and it is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So, yay! Props to that. Hey. So, Asian representation in the media has improved over the last few years. Korean drama Parasite won Best Picture at the Oscars, and more recently, we've gotten the Pixar animated film Turning Red. Everything Everywhere All at Once swept up at the Oscars, including Best Picture. Michelle Yeoh and Ke Huy Quan won big. Disney Plus also has a new series coming out called American Born Chinese. And then also,
Exciting.
please tell me you saw the trailer for Joyride.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. One of our castmates, Victor, Victor Lau, he's all for that as well.
Really? Were
Yeah.
you audition for that? Because that looked like it would have been a dream to be in.
I would have loved to be in that. No, I did audition a couple times, but
On your show, Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies, there's even an Asian lead. How important is it for you to have Asian representation in the media? And what does it mean to you to be part of that representation?
yeah. This is actually a really cool kind of story, kind of, sentiment. But when I was growing up, I live in Richmond. I grew up in Richmond, sorry. And there's a huge Chinese and Asian population here. And so I never really had to feel too much of an outsider, which I'm very fortunate to feel. It wasn't until, you got into like high school or got into the world that you realize, wow, it's actually really different. And with media, I grew up watching TV and thinking that everything's fine until, the whole movement came along. And then I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it changed almost everything for me. It was like, wow, I actually can see my heritage, my people, faces like me, and I know that's super recent, but it moved me so much, and it makes me a little emotional right now to say, but it honestly, just seeing that gives me so much hope, and being part of that, it just means so much to me. I'm actually sorry. Yeah.
I like that this movie, had a profound effect on you. Are there any Asian luminaries, such as artists or celebrities that you looked up to that maybe helped or inspired you to shape the career that you have today?
Yeah. I mean, like, even just from everywhere, Everything Everywhere, just Steph's you. Um, I mean, like, just even seeing like Jackie Chan growing up. Like, okay, I think my dad tried to tease me. He's like, "Oh, we know Jackie Chan. You can go meet him." And I was like so stoked because he was like the one Asian face I knew from TV. He didn't know him after all,
Mm.
but I was just like, I was something. He was like, "Wow, you can actually like do really cool stuff in movies and be Asian." And it was just like um, I really, really did look up to him. So to this day, like if I could ever play like a badass like assassin or someone who like kicks some ass, can I say ass on this? Is that okay?
Yeah,
I would absolutely love that.
would be so awesome. Now that we're midway into the season of Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies, can you reveal what your favorite musical number in the first half was, in the first 5 episodes?
Yeah, I think it's definitely World Without Boys.
Mhm.
Just because of the technical aspect of it all. It was actually, I think for myself, one of the first ones we ever filmed. And fun fact, the whole like spin the bottle scene was like the first week we ever met anyone. So it was like, I know, it was like this really weird energy, but it worked for the scene.
Well,
But I really enjoyed like World Without Boys and how you got the lip syncing and the movement having to be choreographed a certain way to still go with the music when played backwards. And it was absolutely nuts. And the house, it's a real house, by the way. Like the
yeah,
wallpaper is real.
okay.
Yeah, the wallpaper is completely real, and it was just stunning to be there and walk the grounds of it.
So when you did the spin the bottle, you said that was the first week. So when you did those kisses with those two guys, was that pretty much like the first week you met them?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay, well, he just put you right into it, huh?
It was great. It actually worked really well with the energy. But we had an intimacy coordinator. She was fantastic, organizing things and making sure everything is like everyone's comfortable, and especially in a situation like that. So
Yeah.
really, like, big shout out.
Ooh. And what can you tease for the final half of this season, the final 5 episodes of the season?
Well, for the final few, you definitely have that election. You'll see people being pushed and pulled certain ways. You'll have people diving headfirst into these musical numbers again. And they just get better and better and better. You'll see tributes to Greece. We already had that fantasy sequence on the first number where they just float up into the sky. It's all within that Greece energy. So you're going to get this electrifying experience watching the rest of the season.
And for the series as a whole, what message would you like for viewers to take away when watching your show?
I've heard someone say that the biggest villain in the show is not the Socials, it's not, men, it's the 1950s. And I'm sorry if I can't attribute that to the correct person. And it's so, in our industry, or not industry, in our lifetime, we're seeing these massive sweeping changes and the fight for minorities, which is amazing. What I'd really like to communicate, and what I'd actually like to quote one of my heroes, Mary Curry. She says, "Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so we may fear less." So it's this understanding of people, understanding that we're all of the same cloth. We're here. We're human beings. And in the end of the day, if we can all come together, that's really where magic and power happens.
I have goosebumps. That was such a great answer. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kallie, for your time. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the description in the link below to get your free trial of Paramount Plus to watch Kallie Hu on Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies. Kallie, you are so sweet. You're so adorable. And thank you for making this so fun. I had such a great time, and hopefully we get to do this again soon.
Thank you. It was such a great time.
Oh, take care. Bye.
Hey, I'm Kallie Hu from
Oh, I love it.